your introduction on the chat. You can just type it, your name, where you're joining us from, and your expectations. Thank you. Then we have Vincent. Vincent, you can proceed and introduce yourself. All right. Then we have Daniel. Daniel, you're welcome. We are introducing ourselves. So you tell us your name, the business that you do, where you're joining us from, and your expectations for this evening. If you're not able to unmute, you can type in the chat. Daniel, are you able to hear us? All right. Yeah, maybe as we settle down, I can go ahead and introduce the company that is hosting this webinar tonight. We are 20X Entrepreneur Limited, a business accelerator, and we focus on 3 major things. And one of the things that we do is corporate training. We do trainings in sales and sales enablement. We also do financial literacy, mental wellness, leadership development, and AI, as we are doing tonight. Then we also do recruitment for salespeople. Specifically, we recruit salespeople. So for people looking for salespeople to do sales jobs, we do that. And finally, we do business development. So that has to do with the training, mentorship, market research. That's what we do. So once again, you're welcome. Kindly type in the chat where you're joining us from, what you do. All right, I can see already. I have some here. Wamwene, I am a family and relationship coach. My expectation is to learn how to use AI in research and development of my curriculum. Thank you so much. All right, Daniel is joining us from Nairobi, a strategic communication specialist. Thank you, Daniel. Then we have Arnold from Nakuru, working as a media consultant, and he is hoping to deepen his understanding in today's topic and leave with actionable takeaways. Thank you so much. Asante sana. Let me unmute Kehara. All right, thank you so much.
So you can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, my name is Duncan Diongo Kehara from Nairobi, Kenya. I am an accountant and I'm looking forward to learn more about AI today. Thank you.
Asante sana Kehara. Karito, you can introduce yourself or type in the chat.
I'm an observer.
All right, thank you. Then we have Lucy. Oh, you're raising your hand. You can proceed and introduce yourself. All right, thank you. Thank you so much. I think the rest, you can type in the chat in the format as others have done. You give us your name, where you're joining us from, what you do, and your expectations for tonight. We'll be looking at them as we proceed on. Without further ado, so that we save on time, I want to introduce our speaker tonight. The one and only Macharia, a digital growth expert. He will tell us more about himself and also take us through the session tonight. And so, Kuria, you're most welcome.
Thank you very much. Hi, guys. And I can see people are scared of introducing themselves. I am wondering why. I want to know, like, how many people are there and who they are, what they do, so that I can actually like carve my examples and some of these things according to the industry that they're in. But it is okay. So we can actually just go on for now and start from there. Then probably in the course of the session, we can get to know each other better. That's how I operate. So let's go to the next slide. So yeah, we'll dive right in. No wasting of time because I think I have 45 minutes in this. So that means there are 13 slides. So 5 minutes for each slide. So but that doesn't mean that if you have a question that you don't ask, just ask. I'll be able to fit in some type of answer, and then we can discuss much later, or you can contact me personally so that we can sort out the specific questions that you might have. So the title of the session is Work Less, Achieve More with AI as your business assistant. This session is carved for especially businesses. Yeah, but at the same time, as individuals and as solopreneurs, you will get out of here knowing a little bit more than you knew about AI. That's my hope, because of course I don't know everything in AI. So you might learn something from me, and I'm looking forward to learn something from you too. This is a very practical session, because I will, like, for the problems that I have rounded up in this session, we are going to get the solutions practically with you. Like, if this is the problem, we go to one of the GPTs and look for a solution there with the examples that I have. Okay, so be ready to learn. I'm ready to learn from you guys too. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, next slide. Next slide, please. All right. That guy who's peeping over there is me. So I think it's my cue to introduce myself. My name is Kuria Macharia, and I'm a digital growth expert, which means that anything that is online, I help businesses to use it better or introduce it to them. It doesn't matter what it is, but whatever small that you think, or whatever problem in a digital way that you think can assist you, you can call me. We can go through what you think the problem is. We can look into the solutions that are there, and then I can help you implement or execute the solutions. That's me. And this one is mostly in terms of AI automations, in terms of websites and web design, in terms of products and graphic designs. Those are the three areas that I'm very good at. Slide. So here I'd like to get some feedback from you so that I know at what level we can engage in this session. So maybe from a few of you, maybe you can tell us in what ways you have used AI so far. Yeah. So don't be shy, just unmute your mic and tell us 1, 2 things that you've used your AI before, either on your phone, your laptop, any. You can tell us what you've done and anyone? The floor is open. Anyone? Yes, Kihara?
So I usually come up with some interesting articles. So I discovered that I can refine them using AI. So I think that's how personally I've been using AI.
Okay, can I ask a question? Which AI do you use specifically? That's ChatGPT?
Yes.
Oh, thank you very much. Someone else? Anyone else? I want like 2 other people to tell us what. I am so sure you've used AI to do something. So I just want to know what you guys do with AI. How does it help you in your day-to-day life? Yeah. Someone offline told me that it is their personal AI is their personal friend and therapist. They talk to AI and tell them how their day was, what they're doing, what's bugging them, and the AI just listens and give them feedback. Yeah. So there are so many use cases for AI. And anyone else? Yes, Western?
I think for me, sometimes I use AI to vent. Sometimes I use AI to vent because sometimes you can't vent to some people, so you just go there and vent there, and then you have exchange of words with AI, and then after sometimes you cool down, then you'll tell AI story and then get back to normal life.
That's interesting. You tell it sorry. All right. Anybody else?
We have one online on the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, Africana says, I usually use it to write video scripts and also responding to clients professionally.
Great. That's a very good use case. Yeah. So personally, I use AI to mostly do automations because the automations part of my job is really like data intensive. And if I was to do it manually, an automation that I usually finish in like 15 minutes, I will do it in 2 days because of trial and error until it works. But AI actually does it for the first or second time and it gets it right. Yeah. So basically what I'm saying is that AI has come to make our life easier, and we should also make sure that we take that to the next level where, yes, personally it's making our lives easier, but we need to make it even for our businesses. It's making it easier for us to make money, easier for us to interact with our clients, to know our products better, to advertise and all those things. And that's the reason why actually we are having this session today. Okay, so next slide. So by the end of the course today, you will be able to know the different types of GPTs, at least two. I don't think they are much of a difference from each other. So at least two of them that are the baseline GPTs, the ones that you can say, okay, this one can actually do most of the things that I would want. I can tell you for a fact that once you learn the baselines, the rest are actually made from these baselines. If you see someone saying they can do research, it's actually based on the baseline. Akina ChatGPT, Akina Gemini, Akina Anthropic, So most of all these other GPTs where you see there's Canva AI, there is, I don't know what, all those other things are actually made based on the model of the baseline AIs, okay, AI models. So by the end of today, you will come out of here knowing the GPTs, which is actually some training done to computers so that they're able to make decisions. But that's not important. The word GPTs have become common, so I'm sure we can relate to what that's saying. So the other thing that I would want you to come out of here knowing is that how to improve your customer service. So that means, of course, using AI to make sure that you're communicating well with your customers in a way that increases or better your relationship and increases sales. That's what I'm talking about, customer service, which goes to the next point, which is improve how you do your marketing. Again, basically in this exact point, number 3, I'm going to show you how to create basic graphics or basic adverts for your business. And then the fourth objective is to get so that you can get better insights and make better decisions from your data. People who work in industries to do with maybe tax, something to do with legal, they have so much data to deal with. So AI can actually help them to ensure that they get the most and specific information from a lot of data through AI. It actually does the research and summarizes all this into something that they want to know at that exact moment, okay? Next. So we go straight into now the business side of this. So I would want to know the struggles that you, on your day-to-day business, the struggles that you come around. Maybe you can share that so that we can see even if the use cases that I've described are actually touching on some of the things that you struggle with day-to-day in your business. And so this is an open part of it again. Maybe you can share 2-3 shares from the audience. So guys, businesses are doing quite well, no struggles at all.
Someone is typing on the chat.
Okay.
Let's wait and see. Yeah, Africana is saying lack of consistency in social media posting.
Okay. Anyone else? All right. Maybe
Daniel is, there's another one from Daniel.
okay.
Daniel is saying customizing messages for different clients in online platforms.
All right. That's a good one. All right, great. That we can work with that for now. So for the so that we can save time, we can go to the next slide so that we start off with AI. So I'll go right in. So what is ChatGPT actually? What is it exactly? So the best answer you can get for ChatGPT is by asking it. The people who use ChatGPT, have you ever taken time to ask, like, who are you? Because that's what I did here, and it actually told me what exactly it is and what it does. So the short answer is a text-based assistant, which helps you with answering questions, writing content, brainstorming ideas, coding, tutoring, and more. That's the basic answer. Yeah, but otherwise it has a big explanation. Like you can see, you can think of me as a tool for thinking, learning, creating, all those things. But basically, it's an assistant for you. That's how they've been programmed. You feed it with information, and then you ask it questions and gives you feedback. That's what it is. Then I'll show you how that now can be used when it comes to business. Yeah? Next slide. We'll go straight to a case study where we define someone who's in business, a small, medium enterprise in Kenya. And then we'll see the case study, and then we'll see her problems, and then now we'll start trying to solve the problems that she has through AI. Okay, so here is a case study. Wanjiko's boutique, a clothing boutique. So the business is it is a women's clothing store in the heart of Nairobi, Kenya Central Business District, dealing with imported women clothing, including but not limited to professional suits, dresses, easy free weekend dresses, t-shirts, jeans, and handbags. The price ranges are between 1,500 for t-shirts and small handbags to 6,000 for complete suites. The persona, now that's the customer for Wanjiko's boutique. So Wanjiko's clothing boutique targets middle-aged women between the ages of 30 and 40 years. That's a career professional business women who have busy weekdays at work and attending meetings and having outings with friends and family over the weekends, both in the evening and during the day. The woman is forward-thinking and interested in securing her future while having fun. You'll come to understand the reason why I'm setting this up as a case study later when we're using the GPT. So the turnover and expenses for her business, she makes a gross of around 1.5 per year. The breakdown is as follows per month. So revenue, 125, rent, 15. Salaries, there's one employee being given 20K, the other one 25K. Utilities, there's 4,000. That's water and electricity and all of those other things. Security for the place that the store is 2,000 shillings. Other expenses, business expenses, she's budgeted for 10,000. Personal salary is 40,000. And the profit she keeps for the business is 9,000. Okay? Keep that in mind. Next slide. So this is a current situation. Yeah. Her days are very long and very stressful. Why? Because she spends hours writing WhatsApp messages to customers. We all use WhatsApp, and some of us, it's actually the main mode of advertising. So she does it at all times. She doesn't have time to do other things. She just spends a lot of hours writing WhatsApp messages to her customers. And then she struggles to design posters for sales and for advertising in Facebook, Instagram, all those things. Then she doesn't understand tax and tax implications on her business. And also, she has sales receipts and invoices that are manual and spread all over. They're all over the office in files, in the middle of books, all those places where the drawers, you know. So it can get lost, let's just say that. And at the end of the day, she's tired, hungry, sleepy, and really, she doesn't even look forward to the next because she's already tired. So what can she do? Yeah. So let's go straight to the solutions. Next slide. So how can you help her with by using AI? So now we are all going to take my role today, find out what the problem is and see what AI can do for her as a solution. So we go to the first problem. She spends hours writing WhatsApp messages to customers. So the solution with AI, which I'm actually going to use ChatGPT, AI can draft her WhatsApp promotions in seconds. She doesn't have to spend all that time there. So she can just draft, say she wants like 10 drafts of WhatsApp for WhatsApp messages that she can be sending to her clients as a reminder, some as to say they have stayed for long without coming to boutique. You should come by and see the new stock that has checked in, all those things. Now, how can AI do that? Okay, let's see. Now, Esther, can I share my screen?
Yes, Watson, you can stop sharing so that Kuria is able to share his screen.
Okay. Just a minute. All right, I hope you can see my screen. All right, so for Wanjiko's, yes. Yeah, for Wanjiko's boutique, this is very easy to do. The way I put this Wanjiko's boutique here, this is ChatGPT, as you can see. I hope you can see my screen, yeah? You can?
Yes, we can.
All right, so this is ChatGPT, as you can see here. The version I'm using, ChatGPT 5, the flagship model. So that's what we are going to use for most part of the session. And we are going also to use Gemini, that's Google Studio, when it comes to producing the posters, especially. So this Wanjiko's Boutique here, this title here, the way I made it is very simple. I just came here and clicked new project, and here it is, Wanjiko's Boutique. So that's what we are going to use today. Yeah. So the first thing, you remember the case study that I was telling you? That is the first thing that you actually use as a prompt for ChatGPT to help you. Remember, the more detailed your prompt is, okay, the word prompt is not a technical word, actually. It just means instructions, okay? So I will interchange between prompts and instructions. It means the same thing. So the instructions that I'm going to give first to this, to ChatGPT is the case study, the business itself, the persona, and the expenses. Then now we'll start probing from ChatGPT how it can help to solve the problems that our lady Wanjiko has. All right. So I've copied the instructions and I've pasted them here. They're here. So Wanjiko's Boutique, everything that we read, the business, the persona, turnover and expenses, they're all here. Okay. So the first thing we'll do here, down here, yeah, we'll put in the information for the first problem, the WhatsApp messages. Okay. So using this information that we fed here, okay? So we ask, can you please assist in drafting WhatsApp messages to my client to remind them of my business, ask them to visit, tell them about new stock arrival, and any other communication that might be relevant in terms of marketing. Then we can get more specific to make sure the messages are a good length to keep the client interested. Observe any WhatsApp messaging rules. Then you can tell them, create 10 examples that I can use with my client. All right, let's see what that brings, okay? Great. So as you can see, I specified 10 of them. So the first one is for new stock arrival, classic suites. So it tells you, it actually read from the business, what the business does. So it comes and tells you our latest collection, elegant ladies suites. It remembered the suits. I've just arrived at Wanjiko's boutique, perfect for office and business meetings. Drop by and try them on. That's one of them. Weekend vibes. Hi dear, it's almost weekend. We've got easy flowy dresses. It has remembered the dresses that the persona for Wanjiko's boutique, that they like wearing free flowery dresses over the weekend. So it has created a message burst with the same communication. Okay. We go to the next one. Checking Wanjiko's, have you refreshed your wardrobe this month? We have chic tops, handbags waiting for you. Come by and let us style you up. Again, it remembered the tops and handbags here. Special offer highlights, hi lovely, this week only, get free handbag, of course the handbags, and every complete, of course the suits you buy, perfect time to upgrade your workwear. It remembered the people, the target market are business women, professionals and career women. See you soon in all that. So you can see it actually, you have to be very specific in what you're giving the model as the reference. We are very specific here. Yeah. So it actually reads this and creates now information or message bursts that it will send to WhatsApp, that you can send to WhatsApp for your clients to remember your product or remember you to come visit you and all that. So this is just a copy and paste thing. Yeah. For now, you just copy this and paste on your WhatsApp and send. And now from there, now you can actually paste in groups, in individual WhatsApp messaging for your clients and all that. So this is one of the ways that we can help Wanjiko. She stops actually thinking, sitting down to think what she's going to write for her clients and everything. She just copy pastes this, and she moves ahead. Okay. So we go back to the presentation, please. So we go to the next one. So she struggles in, we are on slide number 11, please. There. So how can we help her by using AI when it comes to struggling to design posters for sales? All right, so AI can help her design Facebook posters that look professional. How is that? So we are going to use Gemini for this. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen again, sorry. That's one. Just a minute. Sorry. Okay. Let me just share that. So can you see my Google AI Studio?
Yes, you can see it.
Thank you very much. So Google AI, of course, it's from Google, and the AI part of it is called Gemini mostly. So it's divided into a number of them. There is the Imagen, then there is Nano Banana, there's Vio for video. Yeah, so generally, the thing is it's a paid service, but it's not that expensive like I'll show you here, because I've been using this for the whole month right now. And you can see the billing. You can see the billing is not as much, because I loaded, I think, $5. That's around 600 shillings. And for the whole month, I've only used $0.06. Yeah, that's 28 days, 0.06. That's 6 bob or something like that. You can understand 10 shillings. Yeah, so it's a paid service. That's what I wanted to say. But we are going to, I use it more to generate videos and images. Yeah, so we'll go straight to it. What I want us to do, because I'm sharing the whole screen, let me just show you what I'm saying. I want us to try out. I want us to do this. I want us to get this image here. This image, say this is Wanjiko's boutique's image. It's of course, mannequin, and then it's wearing this top here. Now I want us to take this image and then create a model out of it. Yeah. So this is the same top. Okay. Create a model out of it. Yeah. And then if at a later date, we can create video. Yeah. Of the model, actually modeling the top. Okay. That's what all that I did with Google Studio. Okay. So I think we should just jump right in. Okay, so I used Nano Banana for the placing the image into someone, a model, an AI model. So we'll go straight and upload the file. Yeah, so the mannequin is there. Then now we'll give it the specifics. So we'll write using image attached, create a model, create a human model wearing the top. Then we can get to specifics. The model should be African American. For some funny reason, ChatGPT doesn't bring out Africans very well. It when you tell it about Africans, bring people with hard hair, dark skin, sad, and all those things. I think that's the information that's been fed too much on the internet, that it doesn't really capture Africans as they're supposed to be captured, like happy people wearing good clothing and all happy, smiling and all those things. So when you want to bring out the best out of the Black people, I usually use the word African American. Yeah. And like the one that I've shown you, that was an African American prompt instruction to Google Studio to bring out that this top as best as it can. So African American model, and then she should have flowing hair, just to make it different from the previous one. Flowing hair, flowing black hair, wearing spectacles, blue jeans, with a big smile, and carrying a mobile phone on her hand, on her right hand, and a coffee drink on her left. Then we can say the background. The background should be empty Nairobi streets. Okay, so let's see what this brings out. So there you go. All right, so we can check this out. It used 13.7 seconds to make this. So let's see how it looks. So there we go. See, it brought out the top nicely with long flowing hair, you can see. And she's carrying a coffee cup and a mobile phone, blue jeans, like we said, and she's on empty Nairobi streets. Okay. So you can actually just download this. And it's high definition, like you've seen. Download and open it. There we go. So this one, you can actually just now, of course, put your logo here or wherever. And then maybe you can put some description here, this top, these various colors and all those. I don't think we have time for doing that right now, but I'm just giving you suggestions of what you can do now with this. When the photo is out, you can do with it. So you write, of course, the size, the colors available, the price, all those things. You can just put them on the side here, put your logo here, and if it's an offer, you write a special offer for this weekend and all that. Yeah. So yeah, this is how we can help Wanjiko when it comes to creating posters or creating images to advertise her clothing. Okay. So I think I can move on from here. Design posters and sales. I hope you can see this, yeah? So the next one is she doesn't understand tax and tax implications on her business. So how can AI help? So AI can help explain tax and tax obligations in simple English, and also save time by letting her access only the information she needs. Okay, now we'll demonstrate this again. We'll go back to ChatGPT. Yeah, using the same, because we had already fed this information here. Okay, using the same prompt, we can add.
You have to think about those boundaries.
Okay, we can add other files here. So I'm going to add, there's a document here I have for tax. Let's see if it's here. Just a minute. Income tax, revised 2021. Yeah, that's the one. So I'm going to add this PDF. It's a PDF document that clearly states the taxation for Kenya, everything about tax for Kenya. It's a revised version for 2021. So we are going to query this on the background of this information and query this tax information so that we can know. Remember, we had talked about the turnover is here, the revenue, the rent, everything is here. So with this backdrop, we are going to use information about tax to see how AI can help Wanjiko. Maybe find out, for example, we can start with what amount. Let's start with just specifying using the attached document and the backdrop of Wanjiko's business. Then you specify exactly what, that is the turnover and expenses. Turnover and expenses. What amount of pay, and then you specify pay as you tax. Will Wanjiko pay every year? Now this is a tough one. So I've never done this before. So I want to see if it actually calculates and tell us the pay that she will do for her employees and herself. Okay. And at the same time, I want you to show me the calculations you have done. So fingers crossed. Let's see what it will say. Right. So as we can see, it did only for Wanjiko. It didn't do for the employees. Maybe we can tell it to include calculations for Wanjiko's. Great. So yeah, it has calculated. I'm not sure if it's right, but let's just see what it's done. So it has the bands, the first to 88,000 is 10%, next 100,000, 25%. Balance above 388 is 30%. Personal relief, that. So Wanjiko, the owner, 40,000 per month, that's 480,000 per year. Really? Okay. Now, yeah, that's true. So first 28, it has calculated all that. The gross tax is this, less relief. It has calculated 28,800 relief. It's 52,000 per year. That is 4,383 per month. That's payee for Wanjiko. The employee, the second one, that earns 20,000. All to 40 falls within the first band. Gross tax is this, less relief 28. So actually, she's not going to pay any payee for that. Okay, employee 2, 20, with this 25,000 per month, that's this. First band, balance, gross tax, less relief. So it's 250 shillings per month. That's her payee. So the total payee is all that. So it has actually explained to Wanjiko how to calculate her pay without even calling an accountant or a tax person. So she knows this is how much supposed to pay, to budget for pay or deduct for pay for her employees and herself every year. Okay. So we can go to the next one. After, at the end of the day, she's tired, hungry, and sleepy. So how can we help her? So AI, actually, this is for self-care. Yeah? AI can actually give her suggestions of quick meals. She can fix ingredients, give her location of the nearest supermarket on her way home, and the prices of the select ingredients. So this one is for personal care. So I included this because, okay, ChatGPT can actually help in all aspects of life, okay? So this one will ask, so we'll say, she'll just say, right now, I am in Kasarani, for example. On my way home, or let's just say, I forgot to say this, she's in CBD. On my way home. As a matter of fact, we can just remove this because we put this in the prerequisites. On my way home to Kasarani, I need to fix a quick meal when I go home. Now, here's when now you get to the specifics. 1, share 2 ingredients. No, 2 menus and their ingredients for meals which are locally eaten. Locally, by locally I mean Nairobi and Kenya. Now, from the 2 menus, get me the prices of the ingredients from supermarkets that are on my way home. So this is very specific. She wants to drop somewhere so she can buy ingredients for a meal that is a quick fix for her. And then on her way home, she doesn't have to do a lot of walking from there. So let's see what it will give us from this. So ugali, beef stew, and sukuma wiki. Okay, that's one of the menu items. Then the ingredients are here, rough method and outline. Menu B is chapati and beans and cabbage, carrot on the side. Ingredients, rough method. So approximate prices found. So here you can see maize meal 5 kg, Soko maize meal 410 for 5 kg. Then it's a Naivas online over there. Then there's Carrefour, there is Naivas, all are here, okay? So if you need 1 kg meal for your meal, it gives you the suggestions there. Other things that you can do, 0.5 kg beef, sukuma wiki, onion, tomatoes. So it has also helped her, yeah, to actually do her own self-care. Make sure that besides the amount of work that she does, she's able to use GPT or AI to suggest for her a meal that she can quickly fix when she gets home, feed, and move on, okay? So yeah, that's, I think, the last one. Yeah, that was the last one. Yeah. So any questions so far? Any questions? Anyone? Any questions? All right. So we are okay up to there. So now, having said that, and this is now, I'm trying to rush this so we can finish. These are some of the last, it is 11 out of 13, the 11th slide out of 13. So having said that, I want to show you the possibilities that AI has besides the ones that I've shared with you. Now the most complex, the more complex ones that I've gotten a chance to work with so that you can see. So in the industry where I'm working, there are some other use cases for AI. For example, in terms of text to speech, if you know what that is converting text to speech. Like it's called what transcribing is the opposite. Now, voiceovers, yes, exactly. Voiceovers, this website is called Mega Transcript. It's actually owned by a friend of mine. What he does is that he makes voiceovers. The voiceovers are all from AI. You can see this one is Mia. She makes different voiceovers for different applications. You can do for documentaries, you can do for newscasting, podcasts, and all those things. But I'll just play a few so that you can know how serious this can be, okay? So this is Mia.
Welcome.
Okay, we can go to another one because she hasn't. There's one for Paula. This is in Spanish. You can convert the text to Spanish and get someone to do a voiceover on. Yeah, and then we can go to a mail. We can go to English. This is one of the examples that you can use AI for, converting text to speech, okay? And it's very marketable because I think by the end of this month, because this is an international product, it has been placed in, it has a website, this one, and then it has been placed in Shopify. So this one generates for him around $1,200 every month, yeah? So he's actually making money out of it, okay? So the other thing I'd show you is something that I'm experimenting on. I hope you can still see my screen. So this is an experimental Twitter handle for me. I registered in 2023, but I forgot about it. You can see it has only 1 follower, okay? So I'm very passionate about the leadership and the history of our country as we speak. So what I've done is, you can see, this looks like I post from September 30th, then 20 hours ago, 16 hours ago, 8 hours ago, 4 hours ago, I was just posting. But actually, I did not post anything here. I created a bot that would post on schedule. So in the last, I think it's 4 hours, I've put a 4-hour difference between posting. So 20 hours ago, it posted this. That is Dec 12, 1963, Kenya gains independence, blah, blah, blah. Then 16 hours ago, July 7, 1990. 8 hours ago, August 7, 1982. Then he talked about the Gen Zs in July 16, 2024. Now, this information is public information, okay? So how I've set up my bot, which I'll show you right now, is that great, this is the bot. So there's a schedule trigger, and then there's for creating a tweet. And then I use Grok, that's the chat model is Grok, and simple memory. So in the AI agent, the prompt that I put is quite long, but very important to check it. I'll show you here. So, sorry. So I've defined the content to include, I've defined the tone and style, I've defined the output format and given it examples. So what you're seeing written on the tweet, it's using this example here. 20 October 1952, blah, blah, blah. Last year, Gen Z, blah, blah, blah. It actually even talks in Swahili sometimes. Ilijaza streets, kupingana taxes, all that. September 21st, 2013, all that. So through these instructions and through scheduling and telling it to create the tweet using Grok as the chat model and simple memory so that it doesn't repeat what it has said, I've been able to make this. I just loaded and connected Twitter, and it's able to send these things. I'm not even aware when it sends. It just comes and checks and see, oh, it has sent, and that's it. So it will do this until the day, actually it's in eternity, until the day I'll come and stop it. Yeah. So that's what AI can actually do for you when it comes to posting on social media platforms. You can post anywhere, and you can instruct it with your own instructions. You can tell it what to post and then forget about it. If you think about this in marketing terms, it means that you can actually define your product, even place some images, or tell it also to create images. Then now forget about it. It will be posting as scheduled. Yeah, that's the power of AI. Okay. So moving swiftly. So those are the examples of what AI can do when it comes to complex projects. Yeah. So yeah, and the presentation is over. These are my credentials and contacts. So Kuria Macharia, that's my email. I'm a digital growth expert, AI websites and graphics. This is my number if you want to find me. Now, this is my website. I've not loaded it yet, but I plan to load it by the end of the week, so you can come and check my portfolio when you need to, okay? Lastly, before you go, and if you're interested, I have an offer for you so that you can actually learn how to, let me just click on this one, learn how to create simple static websites using AI. I can train you on that. You can learn how to create videos. You see that model that I showed you? Now we can go a step further and create videos of the video that I've showed you of models showcasing your products through AI. At the same time, I can teach you how to create professional business posters now themselves for your business through AI, okay? Now, this will be a 2-hour session, and it's going to be next Thursday, a day like today. And I'm going to charge for the people who are here in this class, I'm going to charge only 2,000 shillings between now and Saturday. After Saturday, that's on Sunday going forward until Wednesday, it's going to be at 4,000 shillings, okay? So if you're interested, there will be a form shared on the chats that you can use to fill so that we can take it up from there, okay? So yeah, over to you, Esther.
So thank you so much for joining us. As you have been told, we have that course upcoming on 8th. So you can grab the offer between now and Sunday, and then we can pick it up on Thursday next week. So we look forward to having you with us. You can see our contacts over there on the screen. You can reach out to us even through that link the sales at 20xentrepreneurs.com. You can register from there and we'll pick it up. Thank you so much. Asante sana Kuria for the facilitation. I've learned something new tonight. Hiyo ni Gemini ama ni Gemini?
Gemini.
All right,
Gemini.
all right. Thank you so much. Asanteni sana. We'll see you when we see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.